show up on a DSLR camera
during
that $30. Yeah,
It makes me wonder.
$30.
How do you find those tweets and just come in and be like, I'll give you $50 to put this like picture of, and it's like, I don't know what to send them. Just send
You
them
should
some-
probably won't say it out loud because it's gonna take me like 3 months more because I'm an asshole. So, but it's stock market's in there.
Oh, you just loaded too much sample in. And he goes, concentrations can change the, sometimes hide certain signals. So then I changed the concentration and it was fine. And that took like 5 hours today.
I know what you're talking about. Sometimes I'll get stuck fucking 5-6 hours and it's like working on a problem that's not even going to be in the part of the video.
Yeah.
It's
But
like...
I had
Then
to,
it turns into like
I
a
had to
personal
do
thing
it,
where it's
though.
like it's not even about solving the
do it.
problem. I'm just gotta prove to myself that I'm not an idiot.
Well, I had to prove I made the
Exactly.
molecule. Otherwise, you can't go to the next step. So it's like a lot of times it's like you make it, but you have to spend hours proving to yourself that you made it.
That's
Right.
annoying as fuck.
Because this is a white
Yikes.
powder, and you're just like, I don't know if this is really it.
That's what I feel like. Chemistry and electrical engineering are kind of similar. Like I remember Kevin, you were playing with that Jacob's ladder, the high voltage generator at your house, and it's like nobody has any idea like what it's doing. It's like, why is it not working? It's like nobody knows why it's not
Oh
working.
my god,
It's like,
I know.
and then like things are exploding. It's like, god damn it! Like why? You can't see anything. It's just nothing moves. Like
Thank
That's
God for computer science. You guys got the short end of the stick.
computer science can kind of be like that too, though. You know when you like
You can write a
forget-
breakpoint everywhere in your fucking code. As many you can control all breakpoint every fucking line. It'll read out the data to you. It's like
do you
makes it so
remember-
an idiot.
You remember
You can do
that one thing where I changed it I started I had a boolean that I was using as like a timer flag. So it was like the whole point was to be like, is it time to do something, true or false? But then I started using it as like a counter to like store like an actual value. Like we're at this time, and then we look at the past time and we see how much time has passed. I forgot to change the data type. So it's like, it literally could only store a 0 or 1, and I was asking it to store like millions or hundreds of thousands. And so every time it, like the code, like nothing worked, and I had no idea why nothing would work. And then Michael looks at it and
wasn't
he's
even
like,
a typer.
yeah, it was just some stupid thing where it's like, I didn't want it to be a boolean, I just never changed it. And then Michael looked at it, and then I was like, I'm gonna fix it, and then it worked.
I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this fucking 30 times. I've done this myself already.
So that chem is kind of like that. You just don't know what's going. It's just not working, and you just don't know why.
And you don't know. You have no idea. What are you gonna do? Get a microscope and zoom in on it?
Well,
And
I'm
look at
saying
the molecules. Like
the worst is when I worked on my ferrofluid project because you need an electron microscope because they're all
So
nanoparticles.
to answer your question, Will, yes, you are going to zoom in on the molecule.
okay, well, now I feel like an idiot.
But I don't have that. So it's like, it just does, like with a ferrofluid, you make like these particles and then you have to dissolve it in kerosene. And if it doesn't work, you're like, well, guess something went wrong. I have no idea because
I don't know where.
There's 17 variables. So I'll just try something that I think is going to change that. Like you're just completely blind. But if you if you get all this
worse
stuff,
than electricity.
That's frustrating.
but if you
yeah,
get all the
that's super
stuff,
frustrating.
it makes life a lot easier, which is why I got the NMR machine. Because otherwise, I'm
Right.
just... What I did before was I took the chemical, and you go, it's supposed to be water soluble. You throw it in water. Okay, that's good. It dissolved. Okay, it's supposed to react with this and turn, like, yellow. Okay, that's good. But it's like other things can do that, too.
It turned chartreuse. Is that technically yellow? I would consider that yellow.
No.
So it's like it's like Sudoku. You have to like figure out where
But-
it fills in the blanks, and then you can kind of get an idea of what's there.
The worst thing that happened was the chemical that I said I spent like 5 hours today on. I've been trying to make it on and off for years. I've tried it with like 5 different
Math?
reactions. Yes.
Is it math?
Yes. And one test, the simplest test is a melting point. But I've come to realize that it doesn't melt at what it's supposed. Like everywhere online, even from chemical companies, the one that I bought a sample, they say it melts at a certain temperature. It does not. So
I know you just bought that melting point test apparatus too.
I think for years I've actually made the chemical, but
and then
I
it just didn't
tested
pass
the
the
melting
test.
point and it's wrong. And the second test was if you mix it in water and then add like sodium bicarbonate, they're all like it comes out, but it doesn't. So I've been doing that test for years, and apparently it might have been successful for years.
Is this some like
Yeah.
weird obscure
Your
chemical that
Tesla's
nobody
wrong.
uses anymore or something?
No, it's not really obscure at all, which makes it kind of weird.
That's so strange. Yeah, the test can be wrong instead of the.
It's just odd. So I'm
Yeah,
like, maybe
fuck that sounds frustrating as hell.
Yeah.
man. Fuck chemists. No,
That's why I
please.
like-
I don't have
It's
the
normally
patience.
never
Mechanical
not
stuff
that
is great
bad.
because you're like, this shit broke. It's not moving.
Well, when chem is like that, I like it. Like when you make the smell things, like the things that smell. So you go, did it work? Great, it smells like grapes. It worked.
Ah, yeah.
Or does it do this? Great, it worked. But it's the ones that don't really overtly do things
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you have to
Secret Easter
test,
eggs.
and you just don't even know if it's working.
What do you think the most frustrating project you worked on is, Michael? Other than all of them. And why does it take you? Why does it take you 6 months to do one?
Listen, man. I bought a fucking fish tank for this video. I'm diving deep. I got
So,
Wall Street.
wait.
I got so much bullshit on this one.
Did you buy any fish?
Soon. You know, and then I had to talk to the lady for 45 minutes about how to raise a fish. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know you have to condition the water for a week
I-
and then
you know,
test
I
it
do
before
know
you're ready
that.
for a
I
fish?
figured that
You know
out.
that? I
didn't know that.
That's
There's
not
one
gonna
way
be
to
in the
find
video.
out. I'm just waiting for the fish halfway through the video to like kind of has like the dot, but it's like in a different part of the fish because it's a completely different fish.
Yeah, it's a different.
But Michael, what you're saying about things not appearing in the video, I think that it's funny for me. One of the biggest changes in making videos was realizing that you didn't have to put everything you did in. Because it's
Yes.
like you
I
put so
know.
much work into it. You're like, I need to talk about this fish tank
Yeah,
and the
to
lady
justify
to
it,
justify
but it's
all the
like-
work. But then the video
It's like
just
the maximum
yeah.
sacrifice. Just
You have
don't
to just
put it in.
you have to just not talk about it.
Yeah.
And you have to learn to be like, it's okay. I spent a whole day on something that nobody will even know happened.
I know.
Yep.
Fucking no. Oh, that's just the worst.
What?
Fuck, what was the most frustrating shit? I don't. Oh, that fishing pole video.
Yeah.
That was an obscure thing.
That was probably
I
more like
didn't
an
have any
editing thing,
tools.
right? You think it was
That
like,
one was editing. Oh yeah, editing was hell. I remember that was very helpful. You helped.
I remember that you hated that video, and I was like,
I was
trying.
depressed as
I was.
fuck. Yeah.
That's how. Yeah. I hate like. It's so
It
frustrating.
was a good lesson in like how to deal with a big bulk amount of footage though. But the whole video was like, I had to cut so much sadness out of the video because it was just not funny, not even funny. Because there's like, we're doing it, then there's funny sadness, and then there's like sadness, and that
You-
shit ain't funny.
You felt like total shit about that video, and it has 10 million views, right?
Right, but it was shit in the moment too. Like on Maui.
Yeah.
I literally made it out of garbage.
Yeah.
We actually made it out of trash. And, like that metal was from a microwave. I pounded it with the hammer myself.
Right,
That
right.
shit sucked. It did explode when the thing got too fast. I can't believe we're okay.
Right.
God. Oh yeah, and then I called you about JB Weld. And you
Right.
suggested JB Weld. I was like, "What's that?"
Because you were trying
Save
to
my
like
life.
pin a shaft to another
Yeah.
thing, and I was
Yeah,
like,
the problem
oh,
was
God.
like it was like getting inside of a cylinder shaft with a hole inside. And I was
Yeah.
trying to get a pin in there for like the fishing rod. I don't know, to connect. And
Right.
what I was doing was just drilling a hole in it, and that was and drilling a hole through the outside of the outer
shearing.
shaft, and it's shearing. Yeah. So the solution was like, fuck it, make or break. JB Weld, spun in there nonstop, and let it cure overnight, and it fucking worked. It worked better
Wow.
than the other thing.
Do you
was
think you were
great.
more frustrated like trying to make the fishing pole or trying to put the video together?
I think no, they were different. They were about
Different
the
kind
same.
of-
Yeah, different kind of fuck.
Okay.
There was enough bullshit in like it was probably making the thing. Because I had a
Is it-
deadline too for my flight back. So it was like,
Right.
fuck, we gotta do this today. I was supposed to be there on vacation. and it
That
was
whole
just
project
all
was a
things
disaster. I remember
people.
like I think you needed
Sad.
you had to go to Costco and like buy another camera because you hadn't brought your camera with you or something.
I
like that,
did.
too.
The nicest camera I could find was
Like the Rebel.
like
I
a
don't know what it was.
Rebel T6i, T5i, and
Yeah.
I was like, "This is the best camera you can get on Maui. This is it. Congratulations!"
At
oh
the
yeah,
Costco.
and then for the audio equipment, I went to my old high school and took it, and I asked the teacher for it. I just fucking took
Did
his
you give
money.
it back?
Yeah, I gave it back. I gave it back. Yeah, and then for the labs, I had to get them from the college I worked at. I just asked my friend's mom.
God.
She gave me labs, and then I gave it back. That was such a fucked.
Wait.
That was so fucked the experience.
Michael, I have a question. Do you find that the best. Do you find that often some of the best videos come out of the ones that in the moment you feel they're the worst or they're just falling
I
apart?
feel like that's the rule. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that's the
And
rule.
yeah, because I've been trying to. I don't know. It's like every video that in the moment I'm like, this is not gonna work. I just wasted weeks of effort. I hate everything and I'm depressed. Turn out to be the best. And I'm trying to like in those moments be like, it's gonna turn out.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. And
Every time we film something, and I feel like I'm just sitting like almost like crying. Like, okay, here's a good one. We did. You remember the? I don't even want to say it. When we tried to drive the cars across the lake.
That was sad because I felt like pathetic.
like
Pathetic as shit. It was, yeah, I remember that video.
it was so bad. Like I was thinking maybe like I had bought this like $200 RC car. I was like thinking maybe it could kind of like skim a little bit across the water. And then Michael bought this like $15 car at Target, and like neither of them went across the water. I don't know what we were thinking, and it like honestly ends up being like 10 times funnier because of it. And so like
Yeah.
what felt really bad when we were doing it just ends up like making the video probably so much better than it should have been.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it would have been like pretty boring if it just actually skimmed
So-
across the water.
Right. Like who cares?
So it's like,
So
how do
I-
you deal with that? Where it's like the things that make you feel bad are actually good.
I don't know. I think you
Embrace
just
the
have to
cringe.
suffer. I really think you just have. If you're not suffering, you're not making
you're,
good
not,
videos.
you're not doing it right. It's yeah, because when I think back, it's all the times where I think it's a disaster. And then it turns
Yeah.
it makes the project feel more rewarding, but then it
Right,
also
it
makes it
definitely
more interesting. But it's like every time the disaster happens, you don't know if that's the disaster that's you're not gonna pull out of.
I saw.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I
the
always
problem.
fear where it's like full scrap video.
Yeah,
it's
like-
like that's my biggest. It's like fuck. I'm
Oh.
2 months in. I have to get rid of all of it. It's not
Yeah.
gonna work.
But it's like every time you pull through, and I'm just like, okay, the next one's gonna be the big disaster that I don't make it.
yeah,
I was
it's not
ready. To,
reassuring at all.
I was ready to kill the video that I just posted. I was like, I like hated it. I was so like frustrated with it. I was just dragging it out, the like cutting my hair with
Haircut?
the robot.
Oh yeah, that was sweet.
I was just like, it felt so like, I don't know, because like it didn't even cut my hair well, and it was just like a huge disaster. Like I should have put better scissors. We didn't have any time, and I was like, I hate this.
See,
I
was
just, like,
that
hated it.
was that something where you tried to make it seem better than it was, or you were trying to? And then
oh
it was.
man, see now, so this is
See, instead of like embracing the cringe, like driving the cars across the lake and it not working, or
So
like
what
trying
I
to make an arc
did-
reactor.
I was gonna show it in the video, and I just like I wanted to die. I had to cut off a lot of my hair by hand because it just like I had too much hair. Like it was causing problems. So like when you see my hair go from like really big to like much smaller, that was like a bunch of it was just lopped off by hand because like you just couldn't do it with the robot, and it was like it just didn't make any sense like in the story. Like it was just the video. Is,
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah, I get it.
one of those things. So then once my hair was shorter, then it was much more manageable to cut with the buzzer because the scissors were like safety scissors, not hair cutting scissors.
Yeah, I saw
You
they're
ever
like
try to
craft
cut your hair?
scissors.
Yeah, they don't work well. And so we basically had to make it more manageable because it was also like 4 in the morning because like the only time my friend at work could do it was like way late in the evening. And so it was super, super late. And it just like was kind of working, kind of not. Sometimes making videos is fun, and sometimes making videos just like sucks. And that was one where I was just like, I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
I saw a post on the YouTubers subreddit, and somebody said, "Help! I made a really popular video, and it did really good, and now I have a lot of anxiety about what to post next."
Yeah.
And I said,
Do you think
"Welcome to the club, baby."
I kind of have a vibe that, like, I want to guess why has Michael like posting frequency decreased so much? Is it because you're Are you? No, this is we're doing therapy right now. This is group therapy.
It's actually.
Can you guys keep talking while I'm in the bathroom? I really gotta piss. I
Yeah,
can
we'll
hear
keep
through the
talking.
wireless
We'll
headphones.
speculate.
Please keep
We'll
talking.
speculate.
I'll hear it all.
If you need help, scream.
It's
This
actually
is kind of like when
somebody
I was
can't
asking you
respond
guys
now,
about
but-
your Amazon purchases to make myself feel
Yeah.
better. This is
Yeah.
also going to help us feel better.
Yeah,
Well, I
we
was-
did it yesterday or last time.
I was gonna ask. I was actually gonna message Michael at some point, just because I'm gonna scale down the frequency that I post videos, and I was gonna ask him why he scaled it down.
I feel like I have a very like a handful of guesses.
If he says like for his own mental sanity,
I'll tell you what I
then,
feel personally about this
'Cause that's how I
situation.
feel.
The insight.
It's
Yeah.
like, so you make a video and it's a good video, and then
Yeah.
you kind of feel like you have to make your next video good too, and it's like you set yourself in this feedback loop where everything has to be like a good video. Whereas like you remember when you first started making videos on
Yeah.
YouTube, it was like literally you make anything. Like you made Vin Diesel out of sandwich meat,
Yeah.
and that was awesome. But
Right.
like, how do you think you could do
I
that
haven't
again
done
today?
anything like that recently.
Yeah, because it's like
And
now
I
you
would
need to
be
think there needs to
terrified
be a
to.
point, there needs to be a story, there needs to be like purpose. But back then it was just like fucking around, like doing stuff for the fun of it. So I don't
Right.
know. It's kind of like
I think that's unavoidable though, just because it's like objectively, it's like you learn how to make better videos, right?
God, he's been gone a long time. He's probably taking a dump.
no, but I think that's all in your head that you think.
I don't
that,
think
though.
so. I don't think
Yeah.
so. And the thing is, like, I mean, I have to
Was
scale.
that a speed dump or a pee?
Maybe both.
Long.
I have to scale
Was
back.
that a long piss
You have
or
to
a
scale
fast
back,
dump?
Nigel?
Yeah. Well, I realized that my posting frequency was literally impossible.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Like-
yeah.
It's just
So-
when it takes 14 days to just film, and
Yeah,
then it
then the
takes me
editing shit.
2+ weeks to edit, then I go, when do I have time to film the next video?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just start up right back again.
But the problem is my projects fail sometimes. I've spent 2 weeks and it fails, and you're just like, oh well, that
Oh,
sucks.
that's trash now. Yeah.
There's no video this month.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
my
think it's a little bit of all of your guys. You guys all have very pretty good theories. Also, for like I don't know, like I'm trying to keep it like if you don't want to post, or if you don't want to make a video, then you probably shouldn't make a video. Like
Yeah.
it's not fun for if it's not fun for you, then who's having fun? I don't know.
Yeah, but what if it is
I mean, there's,
something
like-
fun that you find fun, but other people like I do a lot of side projects that I enjoy, but
Yeah.
nobody would like that, so I just don't post.
I do that as well. Yeah,
I
do that
think
as well.
I
and
have
I think that's
zero
good for
side
mental as well.
projects.
Yeah.
I think it's like
I
it's like
can't
a fear
fathom.
of like the audience's expectation. Like you're afraid that the audience like expects too much from you. Where it's like
I don't, maybe a little bit, but I'm trying to like.
I don't care about my audience.
Well, it's like I feel like you can't post
Cut
all this
that out.
the little random garbage because it is kind of like not that great
Like,
of a
okay,
video.
so
garbage.
when
Yeah,
I made
exactly.
like when I started posting some crap to the second channel, I literally it was so liberating because I literally did not care. Like there was nobody to disappoint. I was just like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make whatever and post anything that I feel like making and not feel bad about it.
Yeah.
I
might
don't
start doing
have that.
Maybe
though.
on like TikTok.
That's what's weird.
Yeah.
I don't care what people think about what I make because I don't.
Yeah, that's good. That's
I-
fucking good.
But the problem is, I think the problem
No, that's
is me.
bullshit. You definitely care.
Yeah, that's why you get, like you have to prove that your chemicals are actually the chemicals. Because other people would just say like, yes, look at this white powder I made. This is definitely the right chemical.
Because I would
Yeah,
say
but
like
he
something,
also wants to know it's the
Yeah,
right
so you
chemical.
have your own like
'Cause
pride
you
in
would
it.
feel like shit if he didn't make it.
Well, if I
Someone-
did the next
like, everyone
reaction and
here-
it doesn't work, then I screw myself.
Everyone here has done the same thing. If you were to look at every single one of your guys' videos in order from start to finish, they have gotten progressively more complicated.
No,
Why?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why?
So
maybe
I
not.
will tell you why.
No, yours are way more complicated.
Yeah. Well, you get better at making the videos, and also you run out of boring shit to do. Like,
Yeah.
I try to think of those boring things, and it's like I
just don't
like
wanna
I've
do them.
exhausted the
It's
extent
only like
of
the
some
high
of
level
those
things now. It's like all the
Is that why you?
stuff
But
is-
is that because you want to do the high level things, or is it because you feel like you almost have to do the high level things?
I mean, you'd be lying if you didn't say it was both, but it's mostly because I want to do like a high level thing. Because if I just do tiny random shit, like there's only so much tiny random shit I do, and I'll do it on the side too, random stuff.
Right.
But,
Because I like doing dumber stuff, and I feel like
Yeah.
I almost am afraid that people like don't want dumber stuff. It's like make it more complicated, more complicated, more complicated. It's almost like you want to do complicated stuff because I feel like I owe people complicated stuff.
It's weird because I do complicated things, and I've explained this to you before, because I like suffering. So even it's like,
there.
and I've been trying to reconcile with this. It's because I know the project is the most rewarding and exciting when it feels like I can't do it. So I purposely choose projects that are hard because certain ones feel insurmountable, and I like feeling like I'm cornered in the project. When I'm there,
That does feel good.
When I'm there, I hate it, but I also
Yeah.
like it. So I purposely
Like
choose
when you have a
I have a
deadline
love
coming
hate.
up.
I don't do deadlines because I'll never make them.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like I can't.
I don't know.
make
I
them.
feel like so many like I don't like you see just so many times where it's like you just like get stuck in the posting cycle and then like someone burns out, right?
Right.
Like it's like we're not like first generation YouTubers. We're like third or fourth
Yeah.
generation YouTubers. There's like literally 100 examples of such a thing happening where it's like you make a video and it's like I gotta post constantly and then it becomes not fucking fun and then they burn out. There are fucking hundreds of that and like
Yeah.
it's like Jesus fucking Christ. There's gotta you can't keep doing the same shit over and over.
Right.
My
I've
strength-
literally run out of stuff to pour molten aluminum on.
Have you tried pouring it on yourself?
Pouring it, yeah, pour it in your mouth. Pouring
That's
molten
the
aluminum in your mouth.
final, yeah, the final video.
It's like we've always
Can't
joked.
look at a taser.
You do an egg drop. You can put the egg in your mouth and jump off the bed.
The egg will be fine.
That's good.
I
So
was,
if you had a second channel, Michael, what would be like a video you'd post on the second channel?
Oh, I might make a TikTok actually.
dude, get on the
Post it
TikTok.
there.
Yeah, it was
man.
nice.
Yeah,
We
get
all
on
did
the
TikTok for a while. I like.
I got addicted to TikTok.
Kevin
Not
did?
posting,
I'm
but
still on.
consuming.
It's bad.
Whole every
really bad.
fucking day. I was like going like 2 hours when I wake up. 2
No.
hours before I go to bed. TikTok constantly,
Oh.
and then I watched Bo Burnham's Inside. You guys see Bo Burnham's Inside
yeah.
yet?
I've
I
seen
watched
Inside
it.
Bo
I
Burnham.
got so sad and so like I had this feeling that I was like, oh, I'll never accomplish anything that amazing.
Oh,
and I got
I
so
know.
sad at myself. I was like, I'm wasting so much time, and I deleted TikTok.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bo Burnham's
Yeah.
Inside.
I feel like I somehow I tricked myself
was
into
so bad I
like
deleted
not
it.
opening it. Like I've like somehow like made myself refuse to open TikTok. Like I've like convinced myself that I don't like watching it because you'll watch too much of it. Like I feel like I've realized that the algorithm's too good.
It's
It
too
is.
good. It's
You
like
know?
crack.
Like
Dude,
I
oh
refuse
my God.
to let it be too good to me, and so I like will not open it.
That shit's crack though. Yeah, but I would like to start maybe posting some stuff there. I played sorry, you asked like what I would post there. I would post I actually like might start making this vid. I did like on stream. It was like a modded Minecraft server. Have you guys tried modded Minecraft? It's
I
badass.
don't think so.
That's just sweet. There's like a million mods though, but on this one server that like Offline TV did, I streamed it, and there's like a mod in it that's it's called Computer Craft, and it lets you like code in Minecraft, like you're actually able to write shit
In the mod.
in Minecraft, in
game.
like no walking, yeah, in game.
cool.
Like there's a
Ah.
computer, you open a terminal,
And then you
and
can
it's
type.
real terminal. Yeah, you can do. It's Lua. It's Lua, which
Okay.
is the worst language ever. I don't know how to code, but like. I came up with like a farm because farms were banned. Like, sorry, animal farms were banned. So you had to do manual like
Labor.
plant farming on the server. So I had like these robots. Also, the pond has robots where they can move and break blocks. That would like go around on this like plot of land and farm potatoes. Where they would look at each thing and like you'd pick the potato and plant it, and then drop it into a water conveyor belt. And then I made a vending machine system where it like you threw items in it and it would suck the items down and count the items and then compare them to the rates and give you potatoes back. So it's like a vending machine on the server. So it was like
That's
super.
awesome.
It took me like hours and hours to make. But like
You
random
gotta
shit
figure
like
out how
that's
it
fun.
works too, like trying to figure out how all like the components interact and like how to get the robots to do
Yeah.
crap. Like
Yeah. it
Isn't
was really
Redstone?
fucking fun.
Isn't like Redstone basically like logic circuits already or something?
no, it's so much worse though. It's like broken logic.
Yeah.
It's like if a programmer had to come up with electrical logic. It's really bad. I spent a long time trying to figure it out, and like, it just doesn't make sense. It makes a tiny bit of sense, but it doesn't make sense.
I've seen all the charts like a Zorg, I'm like, oh my god.
Dude, I don't know what they were thinking. Like,
Yeah.
it feels really like you just have to have like a cheat sheet basically. Of,
Yeah,
like,
as you're doing
yeah,
it.
like what a gate looks like, and
Yeah. Some people are really good at it.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you get really good at redstone, though, you could have just straight up used that time and become like an actual.
I know.
Actual engineer, yeah.
We played a lot of like Satisfactory and stuff, and there's a lot of. It's kind of almost like that modded Minecraft mod you're talking about.
Yeah.
Can't
Where it's like
program
you just make
anything,
a.
Yeah,
A
but it's
factory
like
kind of
almost
thing.
a roundabout way of programming stuff.
Yeah, you have
With,
to
like,
figure out how to get stuff from
your
like point A to
gates
point
and-
B, and
Yeah,
yeah,
like
I
comparators.
like doing stuff like that.
I think
Sometimes like
yeah.
making stuff in real life can just be too difficult. Like
It is.
there's
It
too many
takes too
little
long.
tiny stupid problems. Like remember even like so Kevin and I were playing with Jesus. I'm waiting for I don't know.
I got
what
you to play
government
Rust for a little
department
bit,
we're in.
right?
No, I was talking about the X-ray tube. We were playing with the X-ray tube.
Oh, yeah.
Like the little tiny technical difficulties. Like so we're busting off X-rays in the garage. They're going everywhere, and we're like before we could actually get X-rays out of it, we're like trying to get it to emit X-rays, and it just would not. Like we could not figure out what was wrong. And it's like
Oh yeah,
It did.
yeah. Like
You know,
it would
that's
turn
like
on
this-
for a
that-
second and then turn off again.
right. And so it's like one of those problems where you like we just want to do the thing. Like we don't want to sit here and try to figure it out. And I feel like sometimes like some of these like games can just let you do something without having to deal with all the little tiny BS
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
there.
I
Turns out we were.
So
yeah.
no, continue actually.
I was gonna say, it turns out we were overwhelming the high voltage power supply, and so we were trying to draw too much current from it, and so the voltage was dropping, and it couldn't emit. Like the tube wasn't turning on, basically.
So we had to. Yeah. You'll see it in the video.
Yeah, Jesus.
Poggers.
Kevin got on the table holding the like raw output from the high voltage power supply. He's just standing
That's
on a
sweet.
wooden table, and it's like you can just feel it in the air. Like the air is just being pumped.
Oh, my
full-
hair
like,
was standing
It literally
up.
creates like this electrical pressure. It's like one of the. If you ever feel something like this in real life, you're probably about to be struck by lightning.
You're
Yeah,
about
I
to
was gonna
die.
say.
Everything feels just weird. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how to explain it. Almost like
Sweet.
tingly,
Yeah, that's
like,
why 5G gives you COVID. I think I heard
Yeah.
that. Right? Yeah, that's a similar.
This is if
reason.
What games are you playing now, though? Modern
play,
Minecraft
I
still,
pl-
or?
I play some. No, only when there's a server. I like other people to be on. I play a lot of like Valorant, which is just a shooter, and I've been playing a lot of Apex recently. And do you guys play Warzone?
Yeah.
We used to.
I'm really
You
good
We
do,
used to. We played
Yeah,
so
I-
much of it though.
I had
it's-
to quit because I was too
Yeah.
because
I
I was
have
too
carpal
good.
tunnel syndrome now.
I started
No,
playing
I
Apex
have,
since Skulltown came back.
an injury. I have gaming-related injuries.
Gameritis.
Gamer hand.
Yeah, I got tendonitis.
Hand.
His right wrist
From-
is damaged.
No, left.
Gaming.
It's from it's from simultaneously playing Warzone in all of my free time with these guys and then editing all day.
Oh yeah, the
And my
quad grip.
fingers were in the exact same position, so it just gave me some sort of tendon problem.
Have you been playing Warzone?
Oh. No, but if you guys ever play it, I'll play.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we're. I mean, I've been playing it a lot with George actually. George plays like
Yeah.
every day.
Who do you play on
I'm not
Apex?
a play. You should peep Apex. Yeah, I play Bloodhound on Apex.
Do you
I like the game.
Do you play arenas? Because that's a lot like Valorant. Kind of.
It is. I play a lot of like I like the, but you can't do ranked arenas, so I do like.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
the
I
gold,
hate
or
playing
love
ranked
whatever
though.
blue.
It's too stressful.
Really?
It's just too stressful.
Okay,
is
can
very
someone? I don't really understand what is ranked. Is it like competitive play?
In games,
Basically,
yeah, it's
yeah.
competitive. Yeah.
So like you get
where
like a
you are-
number.
Yeah, where you're rated relative to people around you, or to everyone else. So they give you like leagues.
Okay.
So usually the rank is something like the shitter tier is like silver or iron, and then it's like bronze, and then like
Yeah.
I don't know, fucking something like
It's like
gold
if,
and like diamond
if you
and
like
all that.
when you win and you get a kill, you get like, a couple points to move up. But if you lose the game, you
Okay.
you lose points to
You go down.
to go
Oh,
down.
that's
So
kind of stressful. and
It's
like,
very
you always have to
stressful.
win.
So you like
Guys,
have,
It is.
you have to keep doing better just to maintain.
We should
You're-
start
you're-
we should all play League. Ranked.
Fuck you.
No.
I'll never go back.
No.
That was
Wait.
that was the worst time of my life. Was League of Legends.
Is that what you tried to make us play? We played that
One.
once.
Yes.
Will didn't even get through the first bot game.
The
He
tutorial.
rage quit against the bots.
That was bots.
He didn't
They're
even
really
make
good.
it. He didn't even make
That
it.
fucked up.
I
It's
just,
so
what did I say?
weird.
I said, screw this, and then I was like, I don't have time to learn this.
Dude, it's
all
like
the
an hour.
mechanics
It's
of
like
it.
an hour. intro.
Dude,
It was ridiculous.
awful. You were talking it up.
Well, no, it takes you like a year of playing it like consistently
At
to not be absolute garbage.
Absolute shit, yeah. I fucking hate that I got into that League of Legends. I played so much.
It took
in
way
high
too
school.
many years of my life away.
Exactly, yeah. League took a lot. I used to like, oh fuck. I would do, in general, I would skip school to play video games. League took a big chunk of those days.
League's
You
pretty.
really?
It's
Yeah.
Wow,
I
what a
play a lot of
what a
Battlefield.
degenerate. What about Skyrim? I remember
Yeah,
you talking about how
yeah.
much you used to play Skyrim. I think you've lived more
Yeah.
life inside of Skyrim or outside of Skyrim.
It's about equal. I played so many hours of Skyrim. Every summer, just like unfettered access to Skyrim. New character every summer. Fucking gross moldy coffee cups to my right. It's like 3 in the morning. God, I love that shit. I used to
say
play
gross.
League of Legends. My mom was like getting mad at me for not going to sleep, so I made like a thing in my shitty little closet where you could sit down and have a laptop, and I played League in the closet, and then had like a dummy on the bed.
I bet that was so
with
cozy.
like a fake wig.
I bet that was nice
It
though.
It was hot. It was cozy. And then she caught me at one point.
I remember
I'm like,
the other story is when you would ditch school, you would rig the home phone to not pick up calls.
Yeah, that was when I was like late or absent.
And they
I
call-
rigged
they
the home
call
phone
you.
to not- Yeah, they would call. They would call
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, he didn't show up to this class, or he has detention." or
Your
something."
degenerate
Yeah.
son
Yeah.
ditched school today.
Yeah, but they didn't check if you picked up. So if you just shut the phone line down for like, and they always send it the same time of day. Shut it down for that amount of time, then you're good. Bing, bada, boom. Bing, bada, boom.
What did you do? You like wired a switch or something into the actual phone?
Yeah,
line?
it was like a little Arduino, and then just like I just picked a wire from whatever. I don't know.
Just like
know
one
what the
random wire
phone
like on a
line's wire-
relay.
Yes. All I know is it doesn't work without that wire.
Okay,
So
I have a question.
Turn it off.
How long was it like that? Is it still like that?
No, my mom found it like years later, and she was like, "What the fuck is this?" Because it
Did she make
clearly
you-
wasn't a phone telephone.
She made
It's
you
the
undo it or
FBI.
something?
We've been tapped.
Yeah.
I don't know if she. I think I'm pretty sure I lied. I was just like, I couldn't tell you what that
Is it still? You think it's still there?
Nah, there's no way it's still there. I think she took it. Actually, I don't know.
She would have had to reconnect the wires.
She might have bought a new watch. It might still be there. Actually, for all I haven't been home in a long time.
Their
So
phone
years.
it broke and their phone hasn't rung.
It's
It's
like
like,
the second time.
it just did this one time. Calls always drop.
oh, we should. Do we even like? I was gonna bring up the FBI story, but I feel like you talked about it. And we sort of like talked about it last time. Is that even interesting to come Michael's side of the FBI story when they showed up to our house?
Nah, you probably
Oxnard?
covered it. Probably covered it.
No,
Very
no
creepy.
enthusiasm.
I
You probably covered it.
we just need new FBI stories. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's do more.
I feel
How do
like
we
you
get
only
more?
you only get
Jesse's
one
yelled at me.
good FBI
Oh.
story, and then after that
mean-
they
Yeah,
become
so
bad
negative.
stories.
Yeah.
Something. I mean, there's no FBI here, but I was wondering because I bought on eBay today. I saw that you can't buy radioactive material, but you can buy in bulk a bunch of old radium watches and radium like dials.
Yeah.
I don't know. I bought them because it's one of those things like you buy, but you don't think you're ever gonna do. I don't know how much radium is in it. Like they radioactively just glow in the dark
Right.
Yeah,
constantly.
That's badass.
So
What's-
it's like
what's-
my goal is I want to take the radium out and put it into something else.
And like
there's-
reconcentrate it.
There's probably a
the rules
50%
about that?
chance that I'll die doing it.
That's fine.
So the rule in Canada, as far as I know, is very interesting. If you work with radioactive material and you use it in a way that does not require its radioactivity, it's totally legal. But if you do it in a way that uses its radioactivity, you must get permission and go through like a bunch of stuff and follow rules. So it's
So
like
if you make something that just happens to be radioactive,
like the
that's okay.
well, like so when I worked with uranium, because I just mixed it with glass.
What if you
And-
just said I need a yellow powder?
Well, you can't buy this stuff. Like this is
Oh.
no, you definitely can't buy it. And it's like anyone who
Yeah.
works with it works in it in like a contained box.
Right.
When I did uranium glass, it just glowed when you shot UV on it, which doesn't have to do with
Yeah.
its radioactivity. so you can follow no rules. The guy on the phone told me you can throw it in the garbage, but we would prefer if you didn't. But if you use it in a way that requires its radioactivity, you now have to dispose of it legally. So I don't know what the laws are about all this radium, and they might wonder
I'm pretty
if I buy
sure
from Russia all of these watches, they might
confiscate
Might
them.
come knock.
yeah, they might come knocking.
When I bought the X-ray tube off of eBay, I'm pretty sure. I think you need some sort of. You need something.
There's a
I don't know.
disclaimer.
Oh, you guys have an
Dude,
FBI.
it was like it was $200.
story incoming.
It was $200 and it was totally broken. Like the inside, remember the wires were all disconnected? They were like had sheared off.
Yeah.
And then the power supply, we bought. Oh dear God, the 60,000 volt variable power supply. Like for like $400. Like you should not. The fact that like anyone could just buy that thing is absolutely insane to me. Like, yeah, I mean, Kevin, we were shooting like
busting
8-inch
off some-
sparks
Oh,
off
yeah.
of. Yeah, like it would do like a 4-inch spark gap, I think. It was like,
I
it was
think
a lot.
I think
It
so.
felt
Like at least, yeah.
like 3 to 4 inches.
I just-
and then if you put it on a surface, it would go like 8 inches along the surface. It would make a spark.
Yeah.
They're
Like, how
always-
can you buy stuff like that?
Yeah, there's always those things you buy, and I'm so grateful that people sell this, but why?
Yeah.
These are like the kind
how
of
can you
things
buy
that-
this?
If
Have you bought
you
anything,
buy
Michael?
it,
What have you bought that where the government's going to come after you for that they already know about that you can show us?
I see a gas container back there. What's in that?
You have the robot dog. Did they give you explicit like rules about that? Like you can't attach a
yeah.
weapon to it, I'm assuming?
Nope.
They
But it's
didn't
in the
give-
warranty where you
Oh.
can't. Like,
You just
it's in
void the
Where
warranty.
they're like, it's void. Yeah, I definitely voided it at some point. That shit's void. But it's a cool dog. It's a cool ass dog. And now that it's voided, you may as well just like strap stuff to it. You know? I want to put a BB gun on it. That would be sweet.
What's the
I,
most?
I did the
most,
math. You could exactly fit an M60 machine gun on there with 1,000 rounds of ammo.
Kevin,
Yeah,
my
15
God.
kilograms. Yeah.
Yeah, like 6.
Yeah,
I think it was
that's
12. Yeah.
What else is the most dangerous thing you think you bought online or in
Bought?
person?
There was 200 rounds.
I don't have anything like that bad.
What's that? That's a welder. Okay, yeah, it's the gas container.
Yeah, I got a welder. Oh yeah, Will, do you want a welder?
You don't want it?
I have a MIG combo TIG welder. It's one of those
Yeah.
hybrid
You
things.
don't want it? I'll take it. Why don't you want
Yeah,
it?
you can have it. I don't like MIG. I tried it out. I'm not a fan. So I got
Yeah.
a different TIG. If
Okay.
you want it.
Yeah, I'll
have a
try
welder.
it. I'll
It's a
Don't
lift
have
TIG
one.
and normal MIG. That's
Hell
quite
yeah.
nice.
Look
Yes.
at that. If you're patient, good things come your way.
Good things come your way. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have too much bad shit. Like, yeah, you guys buy much more lethal things.
I
than
just
do.
forget about it. Like I remember when I get it in the mail and I open up the package, I'm always like, man, they should not be able to ship this, and then I just forget
Yeah,
what
exactly.
it is.
You have like a
What
pound
do you-
of cyanide.
What do you think the most
Yeah.
dangerous thing you've ever done is? I feel like there's sort of a theme across some of these YouTube channels.
I did like the mind control car thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucked. That was pretty bad. Like,
Was
but
it
there
the
was no
gas
one
or the
around.
brake? You had the
It was a
actuator
danger
on.
to me. Oh, the actuator was on a gas. That was
Oh,
right on the
yeah.
fucking gas. I didn't know how I was gonna do it, so I dude, that thing was plumbing. You know, plumber's tape, the metal
Yeah.
tape. I just fucking plumbing taped it to the inside of the car and like screwed it into the plastic and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
It was pretty badass. And then I might have put in a kill switch. I forget if I did. I think the kill switch was probably pulling the tube out of the piston.
Oh, was it so it was like a pneumatic? Wait, would it just floor it then?
Yeah, it was not analog.
Okay, that's actually really bad. That's
all
pretty
or
good.
nothing.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, that
Your
was-
car literally just like it like floors it and you're sitting there struggling trying to like rip a piece of like pneumatic pipe out so that
Yes, it would floor it every time, so you didn't know if it was like a malfunction or not. Also, it was like a brainwave analyzer, so that was like hard to tell.
right. It like
at
worked
all.
half the time, not even.
It worked like half the time. It worked enough where you were like, yeah, this probably is a real technology and not bullshit.
Oh, I have a video that I was gonna ask you about. I'm gonna tell you after that because it's a good idea that somebody will steal if I say
Okay.
it. I want to do this video with you, me, iDubbbz, and Alan Pan, where
Okay.
you and I compete against Alan and Ian to do a thing, and it's a very very. It's a good thing. I like the thing. It's a very destructive thing. It's not. You don't have to make something. You have to do the opposit of it. So it's much easier to do over the course of like like half a day.
You told me this one. It's a
Okay.
good one.
Do you want to just say it and then we cut it out?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could do that. Well, thanks for talking. Appreciate you coming on to Safety Third. We'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Trees. Thank you, Trees, for existing.
If you're seeing this, you're a part of the inside joke. The joke is if someone says something funny, instead of using a laughing emoji, just use a chair. And under every post, just pretend like it's the most hilarious thing you've ever seen.
Went to jail, I wouldn't have any friends. Okay, let's be fucking honest. So that's the way I look at it. I don't think
this is the common problem with pretty much everybody who gives their take on the Carson situation, is having such a narrow-minded view of what the situation is, to think that the problem is that he was 19 messaging a 17-year-old. I don't know why this is continually, time and time again, regurgitated as if this is what the problem was, because it's not. And anybody who thinks that's the problem is fucking crazy. The problem is, you can argue power dynamic and stuff like that, sure, and there's plenty of ways you can go with that I'm not going to get into.
All right, Shadow of the Colossus then, if you guys are so interested in it. I have to figure out what I'm going to do today. I want to talk about XQC thinking he can... In what world did XQC think he could play Olympics live footage to 90,000 people and just be like, yeah. I can't think of an event in the world that is more litigious. Maybe the World Cup. But if you try to even say the word Olympics and you haven't paid them money, like let's say you're a fucking local pizza shop and you want to have like the 5 Rings pizza as a special for that week, just like support America, they'll sue you. It's very, very, very litigious. It's kind of funny though. Let's go into it actually. Let's just go into it because the timing could not have been worse. So 22 hours ago, he said, crazy how every Twitch streamer fights for Twitch to have more consistency, but when a friend or a liked streamer is in hot water, they go real quiet. Nice consistency, bro. Which is a good stance to have, but then if less than 24 hours later, you need them to be lenient on you because you're a liked streamer. Tyler One's reaction to XG's Twitch ban. Let's find out.
Yeah, I saw XG got banned. Dude, these cringe kids. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm sitting here sweating. I've been listening to this same shitty dog shit playlist from top to bottom, respecting DMCA like a good little boy. Right? These guys are just listening to everything, bro. People are listening. People are like, motherfucker. I think it's because he watched the Olympics on stream. Like these dudes don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
These shit don't give a fuck. I'm sitting here listening to beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, beep, beep, for 10 hours a day.
That's a good fucking take. I do think Olympics is too far. I think you gotta be fucking crazy to be the biggest streamer on the website, 90,000 plus viewers, and think I'm gonna watch the Olympics. I think that's no respect for copyright at all. Lyric lives up to his RP name in Red Dead Redemption 2. His name's Billy Shoot Ya in the Back Bobby. Okay, I wonder what he's gonna do.
What's my name again?
Billy?
Ah, oh, there he is. You see the train track? Come here, come here. In the distance now. Zoom in on that little thing you got.
I don't see nothing.
Down there, to the left now, to the left. What's my name again? What's my name?
Billy?
It's Billy. Shoot you in the back. Bobby.
That's actually such a fire clip. Damn, that's one of the funniest. That was way funnier than I thought it would be. He does a great voice. I can't even tell that was Lyric. Bro, Lyric's good. Lyric's a good creator. He's been good forever. And you know what? Lyric can do it for 30 more years, bro, because he doesn't have a face cam. As long as his voice doesn't change and he stays funny, he can keep doing it. All right, Hot Chubby gets spanked.
Here we go.
Ready? Here's one.
What kind of fucking 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Purple Twitch stream is this? This better not be the new meta. I'm not getting spanked, bro. Heart Attack Grill? What do you mean classic? Heart Attack Grill classic? This is classic? Oh yeah, bend over near the fucking window and the waitress spanks you. That's classic. What the fuck are you talking about? Mizkif shows his new game that his team has worked on. Excuse me? Mizkif's got a game? Why is he smiling so smugly? What is it? What is up with his face? I can't get a read on what he's thinking.
Oh, thanks, Chad.
Oh, he's nervous. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so he's showing it off, and he's okay. Yeah. He's looking at chat a lot to see reactions. Okay, that's totally makes sense. Bro,
I want this thing to become like the next gambling meta.
Well, it's not gonna do that. But I do want to say this is like the big meta. This is what I predicted. I predicted this in the predictions video. I'm telling you, this is actually the smartest fucking thing a streamer could do of his size. Because what is the one thing Twitch streamers can authentically sell more than anything else? A fucking game. Twitch streamers are the best at selling people playing a game. Number two, if you own a game, you make so much more money if you sell a bunch of copies of that game than if you sell a bunch of subs. All right? And so I think this is really smart of him. And already from looking at the game, music's good. The art style's simple and clean. It looks like it's a fun, easy to understand, easy to watch game. So he gets what type of games are good for big streamers to play. Asmongold talking about viewers harassing stores/employees during IRL stream made him never want to do IRL streams again.
Last time that I did an IRL stream, it was at Wendy's, and I showed the number of...
I want to pause real quick and say shout out to Asmongold for having similar number of tabs to me. A fellow gamer. A man who knows that having a lot of tabs is a Chad move. Now, these are still rookie numbers, obviously, because I usually keep about 600 tabs open. 400 to 600 tabs. But still, the fact that he's got a nice... The point is he can't read what they are, and that's important.
And my viewers kept spamming, and they kept calling the store and, like, posting the address of the store over and over and over. And even if it got banned, you know, a second after, that's still enough people to call the store up just to be funny. And to know that me being there caused those people to be harassed, those employees to be harassed, made me that uncomfortable that I never wanted to do another one. Because I don't want my presence to make their day extremely unpleasant.
King shit. No, I think if you're gonna do it, you have to plan it ahead of time. To be honest, if you're that big, Like what Mr. Beast does, you know? And Mr. Beast like fucking goes through Carl's Jr. drive-through 100 times. You see that video? He just drives around in a circle going through the same drive-through. And of course there's crowds that show up, but they planned it ahead of time. They told the employees and set up cameras, and so like everyone knows what they're getting into. I can do whatever. No, I'm not big enough. I could go anywhere. I could go to the fucking, I don't know where I'll I was gonna say the White House. Like you guys would call the White House and fucking harass Biden. And also I don't think he'd invite me. Slicker has a few things to say about Mizkif. What does he have to say about Mizkif?
There's an opportunity for drama. I might as well get myself in. You know what I mean? So let me tell you something about Miz. I like Miz. Miz is a good guy. Miz can be a good guy in heart, but he will take his streaming career over anything else in the world. He doesn't care. But he's a nice guy. He is. I won't give a fuck. He can be a nice guy.
That's a backhanded fucking compliment. He can be a nice guy. He's a piece of shit that will step on anyone to get even 5 views. But he can be a nice guy. He's all right. No, listen, he's got a heart of gold when he's not fucking over anyone and everyone. Ludwig explains why XQC got banned. What's Lud doing? That's funny, so I don't even know if that's fake. I have no idea if he photoshopped that or not. That's a great bit either way.
I didn't know. You know, I'm not a Scientologist. I don't know these things. Like,
well, you should know.
I just thought it'd be, I just thought it'd be fun. I just thought it'd be fun content.
Damn. That's some Mizkif shit, dude. He's torpedoing his biggest competition. He'll step over anyone and everyone to fucking gain those primes back, dude. Pokewall's take about drama being pushed. We are in the drama era, huh?
Hassan gets mad at a viewer. Top drama. Stupid stuff. It's like the negative is being pushed now because people are highlighting the negative as streamers. Us streamers are highlighting the negative, so of course more negative is out there. It's not necessarily LSF fault itself. I think it's a lot of us doing it.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Poke. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Poke. None of this is new. It is always streamers responding to the demand of the audience. The audience decides the meta by what they watch. And the streamers kind of follow. They chase the viewers. It is never the streamers doing it, dude. Yeah, wait. And that's why I said, fuck you, Poke. All right? That's why I started drama with that bitch. That's what you guys want, right? That's what you guys want, viewers, right? I'm chasing. But yeah, it's definitely LSF being hungry for drama and not the streamers. Two good Samaritans trying to get Jake drunk on his birthday.
Damn, he's just.
I don't know. I honestly don't know where he went.
5 seconds to
Oh my god, how much for a Budweiser? How much for a Budweiser? I'll give you cash.
Are they cold?
It's literally my birthday right now.
It's okay, man.
No way.
One too?
Yeah,
Wait, can I?
Are you sure? I'll pay you.
No, it's okay, man.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Wow.
I love you. Oh my god. Erica.
All that effort for a fucking Budweiser ad. Yeah, nice product placement, Jake and Bake. Fucking planned, dude. I see it from a mile away. I'm a marketer. Oh, hold it up. Logo out. You fucking shill. That is a very bro thing to do. And if I were Budweiser's marketing, I would take this clip and put it on a Twitch ad. Instead of the stupid Bud Light All-Stars Twitch ads they do, I would literally take this clip and I would spend to have it play on other people's streams. That's what I would do. It's a fucking amazing Bud Light ad. Connor Eats Pants clip. You know when you get a Connor Eats Pants clip, you're getting exclusive, high-quality, premium Connor Eats Pants merchandise. I'm already excited to click this and I haven't even clicked it yet.
Yes, dude, I heard. Isn't Hassan playing this too right now? Someone farm me a Hassan host after this, since we're both playing the same game, please. I could use that. I could use some political Andes in my chat. He rage quit the game. He was like 10 minutes in when I watched.
You rage quit this game?
He gave up on the game. It's a children's game. I thought I was the funny bit. They're like, haha, grown man sucks at children's game. He's 30 fucking years old, bro.
Well, nothing wrong with that, Connor.
Grown-ass man. He's more than a grown-ass man. He's an early...
No, you're not. Not more. You're just a grown-ass man. Stop there. You're not more than a grown-ass man at 30. You're just a grown-ass man. If anything, kind of youthful energy, really. And honestly, if there's a problem with grown-ass man molding at children's video games, I feel like 93% of Twitch is dead. Actually, if you get rid of grown man molds at children's video game, gaming is dead on Twitch, Connor. Is that what you want? If you get rid of grown man molds at video game, we have only just chatting. Yeah, that and Tommy in it. It's Tommy in it, grown man molding, and just chatting. That's all that's left on Twitch, so you better fucking force and kill somebody. This might be my last one. We always end on a force and clip. Hopefully he's doing some kind of glitch in a video game. God, the audio experience on Force and stream, and this is probably just because this game and someone has open mic, is always terrible. Forsen always has the most obnoxious music. He just doesn't care. I don't think he ever listens. You know what's sad is that has happened in real life. Like in World War I, somebody was aiming a gun and someone popped up and they way to bring down the mood. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you fucking sad about a World War I death?
Let's begin with a brand new game announcement. You're about to see the world premiere of the next great adventure from Gearbox in 2K.
What? Borderlands 9? What is this?
Fate.
I'm sick of dragons.
It rises from the grave.
I'm sick of zombies.
It stalks the ocean floor.
I'm done with dragons and zombies. Wow, it's an entirely new game, Wonderlands? Oh, is that the Borderlands character, Tina, right? Spinoff.
And joining us now is Tiny Tina herself, Ashley
I
Birch.
sat next to Ashley Birch at Evo.
How you doing?
Great
We
to
watched
have you here. So I think the big question everyone's going to have
Melee
is,
together.
what is Wonderlands? What can you tell us
Not
about
a joke.
Great question. Kind of inspired.
Autograph? Yeah, I
Wonderlands.
gave her one. I gave her one.
Now, I think the elephant in the room
She
is
didn't ask for one,
this
but
a
I gave her one.
Borderlands game? Is it not? How does it relate? This one, you probably are
Keep
not
the hits
expecting.
coming. Keep
a
the hits
classic
coming,
90s
Jeff.
franchise is coming back to life as a grid-based tactical strategy title for Steam on PC. This is an insanely fun trailer. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Silk Song! Let's get Silk Song for everyone. Oh, wow. This is like this old arcade game. Which is literally like their old arcade game. Oh my god. I get kind of an Advance Wars vibe too. Yeah, it's like Into the Breach mixed with like a Metal Slug kind of thing. It could be fun. Oh, that's cool. Environmental effects. You know what? If this is on the phone, I might play it. Make this shit mobile. Uh-oh. I'm playing on the tablet.
Hello,
Jeff
mystery
Keighley,
guest.
very excited about everything.
Hello.
Oh, what a
Jeff-
surprise.
Mr. Kojima, it is
Jeff
so
Keighley
good
and
to
Hideo
see you.
Kojima.
Thank you
Peanut
for joining
butter
us,
and
from Tokyo. First of all, I just want to ask, how are you
peanut butter.
doing? How are you?
もうそろそろ打ち出そうとしてる。
Death Stranding 2?
そういう感じですね。
Possibly.
Well, we certainly hope that you're going to get your vaccine soon. Let me ask you, as
Whoa,
a
don't force it on him,
creator,
Jeff.
how has this?
ちょっとかなり物の考え方が変わったというか、ものづくりのスタンスがちょっと変わったというか。
Alright, so what's the announcement?
いろいろ
Hideo?
考えました。今後のものづくり。やっぱりエンターテインメントである以上、楽しんでもらって。
Oh, you figured out it has to be fun.
そのプレイヤーのためになるものを作りたいってい
You
うんですけ
said
ど
I've changed my
こんなに
process.
も早くこう
I
時代
realized
を
because it's entertainment, it has to be fun.
なんていうのフィクションじゃなくなってしまうので
You gotta make a game that's
こ
also
の先を
fun.
どう作るかっていうのはいろいろ考えましたね大きく考えていると思います
Now he's talking about
9/11
9/11, so I don't
の時
think
と
you really
同
got
じ
the
ような
lesson.
感じで
I don't
それ
think
か
you
ら
got
エ
the
ンタメを
lesson.
どういうふうに
Literally right back to 9/11, bro. That's not.
I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of kind of where your mind's at right now, what you're thinking about, some of the themes or the ideas?
これ言えないですけど、今までのような、こう一歩一歩進むものじゃないんですよね。やっぱりその
no reveal.
の時もそうで
He's
す
back
け
to
ど、
9/11 again.
このコロナでガラリとあらゆるものが変わっていく。
All right, fair enough. I tried. Well, Mr. Kojima, honestly, I really do appreciate you making the time to stop by and just say hello to everyone. We miss you, and we can't wait to see what you're working on.
I like the friendship, I really do, but that interview
more
said
thing.
nothing. That was not a reveal. Oh, wait a minute. Unless Death Stranding 2 Mobile Edition. So you can walk while you walk. It looks like this is Death Stranding in Fortnite or Death Stranding in Smash or something. I feel like there's that doesn't make any sense because no one wants to see that character in. Oh my god. It's Master Chief the later years. Oh, VR? Yes, a cardboard box! My greatest weapon! Hideo Kojima's obsessed with cardboard boxes! No, it's like a Metal Gear Solid joke. He's gonna put it on, right? Snake! Put it over your head! What is going on? Why is he putting it back? That was it! We'll never understand the mind of Hideo Kojima. Not once. None of us come close.
And we're thrilled to have him here at Summer Game Fest. Jeff Goldblum, how are you, my friend?
Someone said Jake Paul.
Thank you so much, Joffrey or Geoff or sorry, I think it's Jeffrey. Hey, maybe it's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. And I was wondering if there might be some video game world premieres, as you say. And sure enough, yeah, there is. There is.
Yes, we do like our world premieres around here. Any chance you brought one with you today?
Well, it's funny you should say that. Yes, you could say, yes, I do. If you don't mind, I've got something here. I'm going to read it on this. There's a little bit of a teleprompter they're putting up here, so I'm going to read something because I don't want to get it wrong. I'm very meticulous about this. So, here's a dramatic reading of this game announcement. Ready? I'm going to make the game announcement right now. Hello. I'm here to welcome you to a very different world. It's going to elevate you to new heights. Actually, it's going to certainly challenge you to control chaos. It's a world, so-called evolved. Take a look at the, you guessed it, world premiere.
I hope they didn't pay him for that. I hope they did not pay him for that. Jurassic Park, of course.
All the
Oh, it must be an expansion pack for Jurassic Park. Oh, a sequel? Bro, how long has the first one been out? Well, you really should expansion pack that. Let's talk about what we've seen so far. Summer Game Fest has opened quite strong. We got Jurassic Park Evolution 2, which is a $60 park simulator game sequel, which I feel like the first one was kind of sparse on content, so I'm a little bit. The idea is good. A Jurassic Park simulator, that's goated.
Right now, though, we're thrilled to announce the upcoming Western release of a spectacular 3D, massively multiplayer online role-playing game.
This is a Korean
Welcome to
MMO.
the world of Lost Ark from Smilegate RPG
This is an ad.
and Amazon Games.
This is an ad. This is not a premiere, this is an ad. Somebody paid to include this.
Now, out of hope, we turn to myths to prove that not all is lost.
What? Out of hope, we turn to myth to prove that not all is lost? Excuse me? What are you trying to say, Dragon?
That's kind of like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are, you get a ton of gaming goodies every month.
Then you should sub to Atrioc. I'm Jeff Keighley, and one thing I want to say is if you have an Amazon Prime, you should check right now to see if you have it available and sub to the first streamer you're watching right now, especially if it's Atrioc. I can't speak enough as me, Jeff Keighley, to the benefits of priming to Atrioc. In fact, I want to personally thank the Vortex hero, Troy B. Wow, thanks, Jeff. I did not expect that, everyone. Wow.
Okay, right now I'm honored to be joined by Johanna Ferris, the new GM of Call of Duty.
Oh, I have
Looks
a big
like next
announcement to
week,
make
June
myself.
17th.
I am becoming a full-time Call of Duty streamer. Claps for me. I've decided, yeah, these other games I've been playing are a little too nerdy, okay? I want people to know that I am a cool gamer. So I'm going to be wearing even more tank tops. I'm going to be doing some G Fuel on stream, and I'm going to play nothing but Call of Duty.
And Warzone. You know, you've got new weapons, we've got new maps, we've
Oh,
got
new weapons?
tasks, new operators.
Ooh, I can't wait to
I'm super
complain
excited.
about every single one of them being OP non-stop on my Twitter feed and shit on the devs while still playing the game 80+ hours a week. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
There's one thing, though, that everyone has been talking about online, and that's who the captains are going to be for the structure of the World Series of Warzone, at least for the first event.
Yeah.
I understand we've getting a little bit reveal here.
I got a big reveal to announce.
Yeah, we love
I'm
the first
one of the
5
captains.
of the
I'm
first of many
one of the
events to
captains.
come.
Yes, Nate Shots one.
Like I
They'll
said, these
list
are
him first. It's
huge
fine. I'm new to the scene.
influencers and personalities
Tim the
in
Tap
Call of
Man.
Duty,
Yeah,
and they
okay,
also
list him.
share
I
a
guess he's been
passion
around a
for
little
competitive
longer.
Call of Duty,
And
right?
then,
They really believe in
okay, then
the
Aiden.
promise of World
Yes,
Series
sir.
of
But then,
Warzone and to really level up what it means to really battle it out. So couldn't be happier with some of these names. many of
I
whom
just got
also
cut
hail from
off.
the
I
Call
was
of
the
Duty
6th one
family.
added. They
And
can
I'm
only
excited to
fit
see
5
who kinda
faces.
takes
It's
the
fine.
cake here.
I'm
Just a
6th
couple
though.
weeks
It's
on
these
the
5
drive.
and
Well,
me.
It's really
so.
exciting to see how much Call of Duty can get. All right, up next, it won multiple awards at the Game Awards, and Among Us just keeps going. Now it's time to hear from Innersloth on what's coming next.
Among Us 2! Oh, they're adding the new roles. The update is called We're Not Gonna Pay Otto, but we'll steal everything he did. Wow. Powerful stuff.
Lots of fun ahead. And speaking of Among Us, last year you may remember the very rare Jeff Keighley mask was available as a Twitch drop around the Game Awards, never to be seen again. In fact, I often hear on Twitter from people who get booted from games with the mask because folks think they're hacked. Well, never fear, today the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch 15 minutes or more of Kickoff Live to get your very own Jeff Keighley mask.
Oh,
Once again, it
no!
goes back into the
I
vault.
knew this would come through!
I don't know what's going on. All right.
Yes!
Speaking of independent developers, now
Yes!
I'm very happy to welcome to Summer Game Fest the head of
The
Indies
Jeff
and
Keighley Among Us
PlayStation,
mask
a
is
legend
back!
in his own right.
E3 is
Shuhei
saved!
Yoshida.
Gaming
Hi,
is
Shu.
saved! This game's top tier. This looks like a Flash game from 2007. And I'm not even capping. I feel like I played this on Newgrounds. But, at the end of the day, looks aren't everything. That's what my Tinder matches told me. Ooh, cool art style. What is this game? Kinda cool. Kinda cool. I like games where you fight gigantic bosses that feel larger than life. The Shadow of the Colossus is one of my favorite games. Solar Ash. Very interesting. Could be cool.
But there will also be a new agent. Who could it be? Well, here's your first very, very exclusive but very, very quick tease to whet your appetite with more to be revealed later this month during Summer Game Fest.
Okay, quick tease. I like that. I like the art style of Summer Game Fest.
Told you, very, very quick. All right, warring PMC factions face off against each other in Escape from Tarkov. The popular
Yeah, that was
multiplayer
actually
first-person
quick.
shooter.
The scent of a leather-bound book.
What's this?
The faint clatter of knights jousting. Well, I can't
College
say I remember
Sims?
that.
This is
More
nothing like a
dynamic.
campus.
More whatever this is. Today's campus is a place to live.
Today's
and a
campus
place
is a
to
bunch of
learn.
kids at home.
finally
on a
crafted
laptop.
by the session
It feels like they had a
2022.
bunch of models left over from a bunch of different mobile games, like a medieval mobile game and like a sports mobile game. They're like, how do we use all these leftover
This year, I am
models?
thrilled to have Netflix as a
Let's
part of
make a
Summer Game
fake
Fest. They have been doing an incredible job at
campus builder where they can use everything.
Castlevania, and we aren't done with
That's my
Netflix just yet, though.
dream.
Coming up next is Smite, a cross-play, cross-platform game that continues to do some pretty amazing IP.
I will quit my stream before I watch a Smite ad. Please go to Miskiff stream if he's live, if you'd like to watch Smite. Imagine all the bad parts of League, but even less people care if you're good at it. I'll make a better ad right now.
Smite. Everybody will be spending and be doing it right. Everybody will be blogging and be feeling it right. Everybody will be watching this, be playing the Smite.
Okay, good ad. Good ad.
Last edition, which is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game in the Painkiller franchise.
All right, very cool on that, and there are more details on Prime Matter coming tomorrow with a stream at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will be stopping by.
Paused.
Next up is a brand new IP from
Wow.
a brand new studio, Stray Bombay. It's coming
Okay,
this
Jeff,
fall
give him some
only
credit.
to Xbox.
Oh, shit! Fast and the Furious Rocket League? Are they going to really bring the greatest player,
Strap a rocket
me,
engine
back
to
into
a
the game?
car and play soccer. Seems
If
like
there's
the
anything
right
that can
idea.
pull me back in,
Fast and Furious, 3-car
it's
bundle
family.
arrives.
I like this universe a lot. I'm not super sold by this trailer, but... Aren't they making a brand new Vampire the Masquerade full game, like RPG? Not multiplayer? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like trailers really got to show you a little bit more about what you're going to
I
be
can't
doing
wait
in the
to
game.
play this game, and we
Really, Jeff?
actually won't have to wait long. You can
Jeff
close
can't wait to play every game.
PC test.
Oh, what is this? Temple Run 2? This time it's dark? Dude, imagine just knowing how nostalgia works. They're gonna farm you Zoomers with a Temple Run blockbuster movie in about 10 years.
Underground storage.
It's gonna be the movie of the summer, starring Kevin Hart's son. Temple Run 2. I feel like games, first of all, there's more great games than ever. And now when you play games, you play them for longer. Like when I was like in middle school, I would have played this game just to try it. I played all the games that came out on GameCube and shit. I just don't think I'll play this now. Even if this could be like decent, like there's no point in me playing a 7 out of 10. Or a game that I'm not gonna really like, or I don't know, it just seems like it'll be mid.
The console version of Sky Children of the Light would arrive to Nintendo Switch on June 29th. And the Little Prince season would start soon after on July 6th.
Little Prince.
Enjoy the game.
I like that. He kept it simple. It's coming out on this day. Enjoy the game. I like that.
One of the things I
I
take
like that.
great pleasure in is using.
Wow. I like the art style. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. This game looks good. It looks absolutely gorgeous. That looks good. Put that on. Planet of Lana is on the list.
Yeah, so we recently announced that Overwatch 2's format is changing to a 5v5 team format. This requires a fresh
Overwatch
look at
League
all of our
team's
heroes
saving money.
in the game,
Fire
familiar
up,
to
player.
fans of ours.
Brought us a look at
because I don't have 5
skins
friends.
for some of
And one aspect of that
Can they
is
make it like a
creating
3v3?
entirely new models for Overwatch
So I
2
can
for
fill a
all of our
squad?
heroes.
We've got Jeff, one of the game developers from 2K Jeff.
Let's go!
Special guests, Hannibal Buress
Buress!
and Ember Moon.
Okay, okay.
What is this?
That looks like a trap.
Oh,
that looks like a trap.
Oh my god. Traps.
Oh no. Oh no, I can't believe I'm down. I'm down, people.
You're a developer.
Dev is down.
The developer's saying, oh no, I can't believe I'm down.
Intimate level to the
You guys should appreciate your streamers more, okay? Maybe it looks like I'm not doing shit when I play a game, and at least my acting isn't this bad, all right? When I fake fall in the acid for the 50th time, you really believe that I'm doing it on purpose. They should have gotten the Gentlemen. They should have, dude. A live performance of the Gentlemen would have been hype. Dude, there's so much room for innovation in streaming. If you got a group of like top, like you get Charlie, Ludwig, Mizkif, Hassan, a group of influencer streamers, and you decide to host a summer game reveal event, okay, with people that people actually watch. And you could go to all the publishers, and you could get them, and you have performance by the gentleman, and you do things people actually want to watch, right? You could actually get big reveals, because all of these game developers are just looking for any way for someone to see their stuff. If streamers actually were less lazy and worked together to get more market power, they could get huge things. You're a streamer, you should do it. I'm not big enough. The rule is,
and if it
requires any work, it's for someone bigger than me. It's like when I say tax the rich.
Everything by yourself.
I 100% believe that, as long as they're richer than me. Don't tax me.
Because he was the guy who first came from a love of his family and a love of his community and country, and it was so in line with what's going on in the world politically today and what has happened in the past. I thought, what a great opportunity. The other part of it is it's just a different technology that's so brand new.
Wait, he's
it
doing an awesome
excites me
interview.
as a filmmaker.
Wait, a
that I
famous
wanted
person
to be a
doing an
part of
awesome
it.
interview that seems actually interested?
All right, well, you've played some absolutely amazing
crazy.
villains in your career. What was it like being a video game villain?
No, I'm not a villain. I gotta push back on you. I'll let you finish. But this guy loves his country. He wants to empower
That's why
you.
he's a good actor.
He wants to empower you.
He doesn't play him as villains. He plays them as people with motivations.
Even if they're faceless to him at certain points in time, allow him to be.
This is an amazing interview. But imagine all this talk about.
Who did you base him on?
Imagine all this talk about like the morals and the choices you're making, and then you boot up the game and it's like, shoot the explosive barrel to blow up the soldier. You know, at the end of the day, it's a fucking game. You know, it's about Fortnite.
It's funny you asked me that question because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler. Because we were talking about zodiac signs and what signs were certain people. What is that mindset that has you wanting to be?
What was Hitler's
have
zodiac
power
sign
over
you were
others?
talking about?
And for each dictator, it's different. She'd never heard of Ceausescu and studied political science and all this in college. So anyway,
All right, well, one last question for you. Who would win in a square-off between Gus Fring, Moff Gideon, and Ant?
Which is an isometric action-adventure about a tiny fox in a big world, where you
Oh!
explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets. I first started working on it about 6 years ago.
It's
So
definitely
in Chinook,
a cute
you
one.
start the game and you are a little fox that's washed up on a beach, and you don't have a whole lot of context except for, you know, a lust for adventure, and you are going to wander off and maybe you're going to
like
find
a
a
mini
stick.
Zelda.
corner.
This is
People
kinda
have
hype.
played the game at
Next up, stave off Ragnarok in this ancient Norse-inspired co-op action survival RPG that you can also fully play solo. Classic hack-and-slash gameplay goes Viking.
How many-
Norsefeld's Tribes of Midgard launching
how
on
many
PlayStation
words
and
can you
PC
fit in the
July
description?
27th. Here is the
Did
brand
you
new
say it was an
trailer.
RPG shooter hack and slash builder
The
sim
giants have come to
adventure?
Midgard. Gather rare resources and explore the untamed world.
Is this just like
Once you've
isometric
plundered all
Valheim?
you can carry. Return to your village and
This
use
is
those
literally
resources to
isometric
forge
Valheim.
Viking worth forever.
Wait, not
So
even
take
figuratively. This is
heed.
literally
Head things
top-down
rise when
Valheim.
the
Yeah.
sun sets.
Who's ready for some Evil Dead? We announced this game last December at TGA,
No!
and now it's time. Now it's time for the grand finale to the show. This is extremely special. Today, I am so deeply honored to be given the opportunity to share this next game. It comes from one of our industry's most acclaimed developers and a previous Game of the Year winner at the Game Awards. Please
What do we got?
sit back and enjoy
Okay.
this truly spectacular world premiere.
Oh shit!
It is finally time.
Elden Ring! Oh, it's got to be Elden Ring, right? Okay. George R. R. Martin, hard at work. They show gameplay. I'm gonna. Oh, is that a boss?
Foul tarnished. In search.
I love the enemy design so much already.
Someone must extinguish thy flame.
This game's probably gonna be fucking hype. Oh, I got gameplay! Yeah, so it's Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls, but with some possibly deeper storytelling and really cool environments.
In an unending curve.
Horse jumpers! A horse jump pad! Damn, some of the enemies look cool as This game looks good. They know how to make Dark Souls games. The enemy design is great.
Brandish the Elden Ring.
The story's got some pretty good people involved.
For all of us.
What? This is all the markings of being really good. Wow, not even too far off, really. Less than a year.
Team at
Listen,
for sharing that.
George R.R. Martin has never delayed a thing in his goddamn life. This will be here on January 22nd. And that's a promise. Chat, that is the end of my my viewing party here. I will say, by far, Elden Ring was the game of the show. Not even close. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was the Among Us updates, obviously #1. And then the Jeff Keighley Fall Guys skin, #0, undefeatable. And then #3, Elden Ring.
Check it.
We have to go through every single game of 2021 to rank the most exciting upcoming games. Do I have any gamers in here? We're going to look at trailers for every 2021 game, and we're going to get hyped like it's Cyberpunk. We're going to find the next Cyberpunk so we can be excited gamers. I'm sick of being a Sag gamer. I want to believe that a game will be good and then be disappointed when it comes out. That's my dream. The first one is Hitman 3.
Hacking the lock with his new camera, or just using good old-fashioned brute force.
That's how I do every mission.
And sometimes all you need, disguises offer you
The
access to
locales in this game are the
corresponding
coolest
areas.
part. They always
But be
do
careful
crazy
around
exotic
enforcers.
locales.
They will call your disguise if they get a good look.
It's crazy they have to, if they get a good look. This guy stands out from a crowd. This Jeff Bezos looking motherfucker has a giant barcode in the back of his head, and he's fucking super ripped and bald. And they never figure it out. He puts on like a fucking maid outfit. They're like, oh, come on in, clean the room. And he looks like he's fucking jacked to the fucking tits. Got barcode in the back of his head. Doesn't matter what you wear, everyone's just like, go on in. That's the one thing that makes no sense about Hitman games, but it's the only way to make it fun to play. So let me say, if you haven't played Hitman 2, it was a fantastic game. It's one of the most fun, it's like, it reminds me of Teardown a little bit, because every mission you can try a different route. You could poison them, you could hang them, you could shoot them, you could make a piano fall on their head, you could, you know, there's all these different locales. I mean, it's a really fun game. And so I'm very excited. It's actually one of the ones I'm most excited about. Dude,
unlock new tools.
The one thing I hope they don't bring back, in Hitman 2, they had these things called like elusive targets, and it was like DLC that you could only do one time. And it made me so fucking furious. It was like one time they got Sean Bean, you know, the actor, to play a character that you could only go after one time. So I remember I walk into a room with Sean Bean's character and I have to kill him, but he doesn't know I'm in a disguise. He doesn't know I'm a killer. And I have a knife, and I pull out the knife, and I accidentally pick up a muffin off of the conference table and throw a muffin at him instead. I had a knife ready, and when I press the wrong button, I throw a muffin at him. He gets up, I get gunned down instantly, and I couldn't do it again. You can't try it again. You get one try.
Excuse me, can you...
No!
Put down the blade! I repeat!
Yeah, what it was I picked up the muffin and it like set off their fucking alert. I said, obviously I'm gonna take up that. I said, obviously I'm gonna take that muffin, of course. And I grabbed the muffin and apparently it makes everyone in the room suspicious of me. For some reason, because I'm holding a fucking muffin.
Drop it! Shit! Give up! Enough of your
fuck, if I die, it's over. If I die, it's over. No. It's 4 pixels, but I think. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. The next game is the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake. Now, this game was a classic. I remember renting it from Blockbuster. That's damn wrong. Wait, I want a quick check. Who's ever played Prince of Persia? The answer is mostly no, right? Also, the movie was terrible. I assume most of you haven't played it. So in that case, a remake's not a bad idea, right? Because it was a pretty good game. I don't know if it'll be too dated now. Yeah, the graphics are not much improved, I'm noticing. Can I be honest? The graphics look almost the same. Maybe it's how I remember them, but they don't look that much. They look like PS2 GameCube era. They look bad. All right, show me some gameplay. This is alpha footage. It looks terrible. It looks bad, bad, bad news. Yeah, this needs some RTX for real. I gotta be honest with you. For me, this is the lowest ranking. I'm gonna put it. We're gonna put it on the chart at the bottom.
So paint the scene for me. Where are we right here?
This is the war zone. When your Outrider first wakes up from...
Is this Destiny? Where do you guys think about death loop? Damn. Restart loop. Now, I already made this joke, but I'm gonna make it again. Who the fuck had the brilliant idea to call respawning death loop? Like it's a new thing. Gamers have been doing die and then restart since the beginning of all games. It's not a cool new mechanic. Let me give you the problem. The problem is it's a PS5 exclusive made by Bethesda. And it was in production before Bethesda got bought by Microsoft. Do the math. Do the fucking math, dude. They're probably not putting a lot of resources on polishing it up. I like it. I'm gonna put it on the list at, let's see, number 2. Of the games so far, it's number 2 for me. We got a good one. Oh, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Hey, you Pikachu 2? Fall Guys HD.
Armor cannot hope. It all means nothing until you step inside.
You, the gamer. I'm talking about you. Now, a lot is riding on this game for Microsoft. I don't know if you guys have noticed, Xbox Series X excitement is not through the roof. I don't know. I mean, look, the visual is pretty good. It depends on a little bit of the story, on how the weapons feel. It definitely feels, though, they're getting like a Halo 1 vibe. Like, they're trying to get back to classics, I think. There's a lot on the line. So, here's what I'm going to do. For me, personally, this game is below Hitman 3. I'll put it at the top. Because I think overall, this is the most anticipated games list. I think Halo is the most anticipated game right now. Halo Infinite. I think so much is riding on it. I think if this game is actually bad, like not just medium, but actually bad, it just kills Xbox on sight. Oh, you know what? It would be so sick if this game is good and we can do co-op. Me, Lud, and Stans. Co-op the campaign and it's fun and it's good. God, that would be so sick. I mean, it's on the list. I'm going to try and check it out. Who's excited for this one? Wait, no. You're kidding me. This is on the list? Boyfriend Dungeon! Date your weapons! Wait, thinking number 1? It just seems like it's a little bit more anticipated than Halo, right? Halo's a big game, but this is Boyfriend Dungeon we're talking about. You can romance your dagger. That girl weapon kind of bad. I guess they got one sale from you. Oh, here we go.
Give me your ass.
Papa.
Now, the grenade is simple. It has 4 basic parts.
the shell, which contains the explosive, the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
What are you doing?
Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom. I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy.
Feels like you're not president at all anymore. Oh!
So you tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster?
Don't do it, Diego.
Because our country is like this grenade, except it has two basic parts. Our people. And you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom.
Oh, damn. Now that wasn't...
Watch more from Far Cry.
I mean, that wasn't gameplay at all. But that does show one thing. First, they've got a great villain, which is one of the key formulas for a good Far Cry game. Having a good, compelling villain. All right, that was awesome. Second, they care about the story. That was interesting. That was a good story. Again, here's the deal. We know Far Cry gameplay, to be quite honest. I'm going to put it high. I think I'll put it below Halo. Above Hitman. Actually, just for me, it's just under Hitman. I'll put it just under. I know Hitman's going to be good. I know Hitman's going to be good. Oh! This game I'm very excited for.
This is an outfit. You bought it this morning. You wanted to surprise me.
Sorry. You know.
I know because you already gave it to me. This has happened before.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father. I need to know what happened.
Why are you doing this? My father died
of a heart attack.
No, I didn't have anything to do with...
Any second now, he's going to knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Police, open up.
That's him.